I thought of a really what I thought was going to be a funny intro. Probably wasn't, but as is my way, I naturally forgot it. And I don't remember what the fuck I was going to say. So, oh well. You guys get the same old shit, right? Okay, so. Maybe one of my friends from high school was like, "What?" Anyway, no, Jesus Christ, Coates. Anyway, it's rearranged. Oh, that's stuck on there. Okay, there we go. So Bushkill Falls painting's done. So we're gonna start on still live with my daughter's shoes. When she brought it over, if you watched the 24-hour stream, she probably didn't. But if you did, she'd come by with a pair of Chuck Taylors. So I should probably take a photo of them, shouldn't I? So you guys can work off of it if you wanted to. That would be a smart thing. Do that real quick, right? That would make sense to do that real quick. Love down in spite of the hate. Come on. There we go. Okay, good girl. Alright. They live in the life. We made it tonight, but we can't make it home. Waiting on the list, you never come. Waited to the moon, but we can't make it home. Baby, home is where the heart is giving up. Alright, so if you check the I'll put this reference photo. I should log in there and find out if anybody actually logs in there. I don't think anybody does, but... Oh, and let's zoom in a little bit. I will do my damnedest, and please feel free to yell at me if my big fat head is in the way too often. It's going to be a lot easier when I'm not drawing it. But I'll try to stay out of the way as much as I can. Alright, so I switched the angle up a little bit. Alright, made it a little different than last time. Actually, no, I'm lined the wrong way. This line should go like that. Right. Yeah, everything's sort of... It's actually funny because if you were to go back into my high school, my college, I might find a few in high school too. If you go back to my college portfolio, so to speak, oh, you just booted me out of Amazon Music, didn't you? You piece of crap. I didn't know you did. It's just... Oh, no, okay. Oh, it's just very quiet. Oh, like I said, very good. Okay. Very quiet intro. Alright. But if you went back to my college portfolio, really, and went back to the older porks I did back then, you'd probably find at least 3 or 4 paintings of Chuck Taylor's. Because I had a lot of them, and so Chuck Taylor's, not just paintings of Chuck Taylor's. I wore Chucks a lot, and so it was like an easy, you know, once they were beat up and used, and it was like, okay, cool, I need stuff to draw and paint. I'll just throw onto my Chucks and throw them into the portfolio. Yeah, throw them up there. Boom, instant still life. Some of the shoes were the focus of the painting, like the only subject matter really in it. Some they were like on top of the other things, you know, just sort of slapped and piled up there. But it's just funny that Allie brings me these because I'm like, oh, that's funny. I used to do cuts all the time. So these are my daughter's shoes. These are also, again, continuing with the idea of shoes as portraits, so to speak. Bought another pair of Chuck Taylors not too long ago, but like I no longer could do normal Chucks like this, like just a standard, you know, black or white or whatever, like, because towards my time where I stopped wearing Chucks, I started buying like all like the funky ones, right? So I had like a pair of American flag Chucks years ago. When I bought them looking for a pair of Chucks for Allie when she was 2. I think she was 2 years old. Went looking for a pair of Chucks. Couldn't find any for her, but I found this awesome American flag pair, and I was like, oh fuck yeah, I gotta have those. And like, I just started buying a lot of like, you know, a lot of colorful Chucks, and just gotta have Chucks, like the color. But the pair I almost bought, and my wife looked at me and went, "You're insane. You're not wearing those ever. I will not be seen in public with you wearing these." Was they were like mirror ball. They had like, it was so fucking awesome. They had like sparkly, and like she's just looking at it. Like, I don't know. I had some funny looks from my wife. Let's put that. I don't want to go into too many details of what the looks were like, but it was interesting. She was not happy with that idea. Well, I was like, I had to point out to her. I was like, "You're lucky that I at least have some semblance of like financial worry," because they were like $100-some. She's like, "Oh fuck no. You're out of your fucking mind. You think you're buying this?" I was like, "I didn't buy them." Just thought about it for a really long time. I added some new stuff to my Society 6 store. You can now get holy shit, I'm dropping frames left and right still. There's literally no reason for this. You know, I'm trying to turn off this heater. Because they've been dropping... I can't tell if it's the new fucking internet or if it's like the heaters are overheating my computer. My CPU is like nothing. It's like 30%. So I don't know why my computer would be skipping frames. Makes no sense. I run the auto optimizer and shit beforehand. So it should be cool on that end. So there's no reason for that to happen. Because of that. So if I'm choppy, I apologize. I don't know why I'm choppy. I've been digging at this for a while now. I thought, okay, well... yeah, maybe it was this thing, maybe it was that thing, but I can't find it. Whatever it is it's hiding from me. It is hiding very well from me. Let's shrink that noise up a little bit. It's not that big. That'll help solve this issue here. It's funny. I watch videos all the time of like say like George Takei posts a lot of videos of artists that'll come on and they just pop out like a fucking super realistic drawing or whatever, or painting. You know, guys like that, like people that do that stuff, they honestly they make me nervous, and not because I feel like I can't do stuff like that. They make me nervous because I feel like they don't show in those videos enough. And maybe the people do, maybe they don't. But it feels like sometimes these people either perfect that one thing, you know, like, okay, we're just going to draw that one thing time and time again. And then when we film the video and put it on George Takei's website, it'll look fucking great. Like, you know, like, look, I can draw a perfect, you know, portrait of Brad Pitt or whoever. Pick them, you know, whatever. And I feel like there's not enough discovery made. So to me, drawing has always been figuring out the forms. It's not just being able to make this quick. You're like, oh look, it looks so realistic. Like, to me, like I'm looking at this right now, and the way I'm looking at it, at least, I'm trying to figure out like right here, like right in that area. Like, look at the contour. I could spend forever over, you know, rendering it and all that stuff. Just look at the way this contour kind of hits, because you got like this line right in here, which is still pretty firm. Alright, so everything around this end should be kind of, you know, very up and down. So tuning in here is got no fucking clue what's happening. That's alright. I don't expect anybody to tune in on Sunday. Alright, and like I'm seeing already that, like, okay, this feels like this should still be down farther, which means I went too high up on this. Alright, or I went too far back or whatever. So we gotta carve these down a little bit. And that to me is like the point of it. This is all about the figuring this stuff out. And it curves back up over here. Alright, where the buttons kind of come in. Okay. This is what I want to do when it comes to drawing. I don't want to be the guy that can just, you know. I knew plenty of people that can just pop out a drawing of something real fast and you go, did you look at it? Like, or did you draw what you thought you saw? You can draw a very realistic drawing sometimes of what you thought you saw. But not always what you saw. I know it makes sense. It doesn't make sense very much to someone who's not thinking of it in the right terms, but I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of times people just sort of... And look, I'm the first person to tell you sometimes, like, look, I'm not trying to get this thing. I'm not trying to get that thing. I'm trying to just get the feel of it. But that's just it. I'm trying to get this. I want to get these motions down rather than whether or not the shadow's 100%, you know, or whatever. The color end is debatable because, again, I'm 95% sure at this point that if I went and got, you know, my eyes checked or something, but, yeah, specifically looking at how I see color versus how other people see color, I'm sure I'm seeing something different. I don't want to say it would be color blindness. That doesn't sound right. Like, I remember somebody went online and tried to say that, like, oh, Van Gogh was colorblind, and they made some point of like, oh, well, if you just like put this one, you know, filter or whatever and eliminate the orange or the yellow or whatever, that it switches out the color and makes it look realistic. It's like, he wasn't trying for realism. He was trying to show you the sunlight, you know, reflecting off of some of these things. And if he were colorblind, he would not have been able to literally describe what he was putting on there as perfectly as he did. You know? That doesn't make it, it's contrarian to what he was putting down in his papers, in his letters to Theo. I will also be going back to my little fractal patterning thing on this one. So I should be able to have some fun on this. We're gonna change the colors up a little bit. Like, it's not gonna follow the same patterning as the last painting did. The last shoe painting. We're gonna mess with it a little bit again, just to work on playing around with those colors and this fractal pattern and things in the background. Still not comfortable with them enough to put them on the main subject matter yet. Oh, don't run away from me, you little bastard. Ah, shit, where'd you go? Oh, please be in the hat, please be in the hat. You're in the hat, yes! Alright. These goddamn needed erasers, man. They're like, they're turning little rubber balls, man. To drop one. It's just like a little hint of the heel. The soul of this shit right there. That's funny. I think one of the things I like about shoes and why I like this, like, took on this subject matter, like, or I hope to take on this subject matter. It really depends on my friends helping me out. But as a still life subject, shoes make a really pretty good one. You think about what you get to do with them. All right, you got their shoelaces, which will behave like ribbons, and oh, fuck you, another install. Fuck you, dude. I literally tried to do this yesterday. That's why it's escaping from me. Fucker. I didn't check that tonight. I'm sorry. Anyhow. Makes a lot more sense. But, like, you know, you have all these weird forms, especially like soft shoes like Chuck's make really good ones because they have so many weird wobbles and have so many neat little moments that they kind of. But you know, it's like you get to, come on, remind me later, asshole. Piece of shit. So even I'm scheduled to go to 10 usually. Maybe I might cut this soon if it's going to be a pain in the balls. And finish the drawing and then just cut the feed. We'll see. See if there's anybody here. I'm done the drawing. There's so many neat forms in shoes, you know what I mean? Makes a great starting place to mess around with. I can highly recommend that. If you are a starting artist, starting, not starving like me, but you're just starting out, draw your shoes a lot. First off, I mean, it's kind of a long-running joke, especially for, you know, like, people in the comic industry, I guess, that a certain number of people can't draw shoes or feet or whatever properly. So it's like, you'll learn a lot about drawing feet from drawing shoes. You get some of the basic shapes down, you know? Like, I think that's where people get lost sometimes when it comes to drawing feet, is they get lost in the, not even in the details, they get lost in the structures, the basic structures of the feet. And so I think that's part of a problem that can be solved, at least to some degree, by drawing shoes. a patient boy. No wait, I wait, I wait, I wait. My time will never wait. Everybody move in, everybody move in, everybody move in, move in, move in. Please don't make me too remain in the waiting room. Somebody going round because they can't get out. Wonder killed. Not standing by. I'm in a big surprise. I'm gonna fight for what I wanna be. And I won't make the same mistake, cause no much time that wastes. Fortune is the key. Then the waiting room. Ah, so you know, I just did that. I just darkened up those lines. And I'm wrong. I'm wrong. This should come out a lot fucking farther. That shoelace comes like way the hell over here. Yeah, that makes more sense now. I think I mentioned her before, but I had a girl I went to school with. She was in painting major like me. I think she was like a half semester behind. Like she was a full semester. It was like, you know, one of those weird things. She took a break or whatever. But she did fucking amazing cloth turns. I don't know if that's a phrase. I don't know, but like she could do like flowing pieces of cloth in a way that just, I mean, I was always gonna be a seller. So Jenny, if you still paint, I don't know if you do or not, because I haven't seen you since college. Not Jenny Leckler, you know who you are. Jenny Chow, if you're still painting, I hope you're still doing fucking amazing cloth things. Or something that, if you move to abstraction, do something that hopefully has that feel. Yep, flippin' flin', yep. Got a big. Let me search it and found out how hard I gotta work, yeah. It's new for the friend, yeah. I like to get to know ya, so I can show ya. Put the pussy on ya, like I told ya. Go one number so I can call ya. Girl, I can stay then call me over. Not on the bed, lay me on your sofa. I need to shave my chocha. Do you don't know you really want ya? Go downtown and eat it like a vulture. See my hips and my lips, don't ya? See my hips and my lips, don't ya? Lost a few pounds in my waist for ya. It's time to keep going, rat-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta-ta, rat-ta-ta-ta-ta. Sex me so good, I said, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I need a glass of water. Boy, oh boy, it's good to know ya. And they work it. The thing down, flip it and reverse it. Fly girl, get your nails done, get a pedicure, get your hair did. Let's get drunk, let's bring it closer. Don't I look like a Halle Berry poster? See the Belvedere playing tricks on ya? Always be like me, never. Just heaven better. God is Las Vegas weather. Man, not straight, sample that. But I can give you what you want. There's no knocks. Let's go, badunka bonk bonk. That's on my badunka bonk bonk. Badunka donk donk. My ass go boom. That's on so you can see what I can do. girls, get that cash. If it's shaking your ass, so remember, do your thing. Just make sure you head it again. Name Papa. No sign. Green dick in the pasta. God bless you. Don't even ask ya. Don't even matter. Ooh, duh. Ooh, duh. Bum, 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 bum. There you work. Thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's snare for the flan, yeah. Straighten that up a little bit. Idea what's going to happen in that area. And I'm really just kind of making a line generally to serve where the stitching line is. It's kind of a weird yellowish tint to it. That's weird. Let's drop frame rate's gone down a little bit. I wonder if there's like a temperature limit for me. That would make sense. To at least some degree. But like I can't be above like 60 some degrees or something, or it gets super hot or something. I don't know. Just find my fan and start putting on the. Probably get a new cooling fan or something for this. Need to get a fucking desktop. So I need to get a nice womp ass fucking like gaming system here, just so it has the power to handle the stream. The ultimate power. And I'm not going to worry about trying to get it to look dark, because why bother? My only concern is I want to make sure I get the spray down done before the fucking snow starts. Even though the rat predicted an early spring, it's a glorified rat, let's be honest. Yeah. Seem to neglect that before that early spring hits, we're going to get slapped with winter a couple times before that. try to put in a few details of where shadows are starting to fall without getting, again, overly concerned. I want the color to speak that. I really just want more to know what my brushstroke will be to really get that movement on that shoe, you know? Let's see here. Let's just kind of get the line up. Let's line up like that. Down to the beach and saw Kiki. She was all like whatever. So he comes up to her like, hey, aren't you that guy? I'm like, whatever. So I'm at the pool hall and this girl comes up. She's like, oh, I'm like, whatever. This is my United States of whatever. This is my United States of whatever. In the corner wearing my leather. Dude jumped up, he's like, hey punk. I'm like, yeah, whatever. It's on the ice in the alley. Officer Leroy comes up. He's like, hey, I thought I told you not to. I'm like, whatever. And up comes Zaffo. I'm like, oh, Zaffo, what's up? He's like, that. And I'm like, that's cool. This is my United States of whatever. And this is my United States of whatever. So we got one that's kind of on the angle there. Alright, two there. Alright. You offer your throat to the wolf, the red roses. Okay, let's look. As soon as I saw it, I was like, ooh, that's not good. Yes! It's hunger. Yes! Again? He offered me his hunger. Yes! 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 Summer night, you offer your throat to the wolf with the red roses. Yes! Bet you say that That seems like a pretty specific thing to say. I don't know there, Meatloaf. It's probably why you got your ass eaten. Yeah, Rocky Horror Picture Show. Just saying. Licking your lips and your lipstick shining. I was dying just to get for a taste. Not another moment to what? That should do it again. Alright, it's worth noting that I did have to go out and buy a pre-stretched canvas, which I'm not happy about. Since my canvas stretchers did not arrive yet. I really don't know when they're getting here. I bought a 5-pack. So I was like, you know what? This way I'm safe. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to worry about anything else now. This whole front end is wrong. Pull that tighter. So what I end up doing now, because I don't like pre-stretched canvases, they usually end up being pretty shitty when it comes to their gessoing. I went ahead and I added another layer of gesso onto it. So I did that for this and another canvas just to be safe. I have 3 others sitting there just in a pile right now. But either way, since I'm trying to keep these shoes all, this shoe paintings idea into 16 by 20 canvases, just to have some consistency, besides the fact that they're just shoes. Something else a little later for like art historians or the guy at the yard sale where these will be sold later on and 30 years from now. Something for them to be like, oh, these are all related. I got you, This is really convenient because I was looking for a bunch of 16 by 20 canvases to strip and use for my paintings, You took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, I swear it's true. I was just about to say I love you. Perhaps my favorite romantic, not romantic thing to say is that, my wife still takes my breath away. Pretty sure she's a dementor. It's right out of my mouth. You took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, you took the words right out of my mouth. Wow, you took the words right out of my mouth. You took the words right out of my mouth. You took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, it must have been while you were kissing me. You took the words right out of my mouth. Oh, it must have been while you were kissing me. Yeah, that feels a lot better. The shoes are looking like really wildly out of proportion. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Sing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile at the rising sun. 3 little birds perched by my doorstep, singing sweet song, a melody pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. I'm still in the 2H, right? Yeah, okay. It's feeling really dark for a 2H. Yes, I'm lonely, wanna die. Yes, I'm lonely, wanna die. If I ain't dead already. Oh. Girl, you know the reason why. In the morning, wanna die. In the evening, wanna die. If I ain't dead already. Whoa. Well, you know the reason why. Mother was of the sky, my father was of the earth, but I am of the universe, and you know what it's worth. I'm lonely, wanna die. If I ain't dead already. Wow. Girl, you know the reason why. See that shows me a little mistake there. Eagle picks my eyes, the wormy licks my bones. Feels so suicidal, just like Dylan's Mr. Jones. Lonely, wanna die. If I ain't dead already. Wow. Girl, you knew the reason why. See, this is what I mean. Like, it's important to, like, really kind of start to work on these, like... And I have drawn from life, I mean, like, without the exception of, like, the last one. I've been drawn from life in a long, long time. And it's showing, you know? Like, I'm missing things that are kind of right there in front of me, but... Whoa! Girl, you know the reason why. wanna die. Yes, I'm lonely. Wanna die. It's funny, my father asked me to do put together a playlist for my parents' 50th anniversary. So we went to a lot of music from 1969, you know? And that's a pretty cool concept. I'm all bored with it. But I was saying to my wife on the way, as I was talking about doing it the other day, we were driving out to stores, whatever it was we were going to. And I was like, I just want to make sure that you kids understand, like they were in the back, you know. I was like, I don't want you guys doing that for my anniversary because everything in 2004 sucked. Music was awful back then. God damn. A solitary silent portal pushes me alone and leaves me so. Like, do shit from our graduation year, like 96, you know. That's our high school career in general. Just do that. Let's do it, kids. Okay? Powerless over you. Someone feed the monkey while I dig in search of China white as Dracula as I approach the bottle. Desperate, longing, so we can powerless over you. Angel, go away, come again some other day. Devil has my ear to tail, never hear a word you say. Promise I would find a little solace and some peace of mind, whatever, just as long as I don't feel so desperate. So powerless, desperate, longing. Over you. Got all this feeling needed to save our dying world from this fuckless hair. Stupid me, I was was secure. Something grin from ear to ear. Smiles all I knew. But then like a stick of lightning it came. Fill my brain with this pain. Say the word and once I heard. Give up the funk, you punk. Unfucking I fall. And from the sun, you got to groove it. You want some. Unfucking you absolute. And that's the time. Don't take this funk and make it mine. Yeah, 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 yeah. You could feel so much better If you would show me how to funk like you do. All that is really needed to save our dying world from this fuckless hell. Like a lightning that came, filling my brain with this pain, saying a word at once I heard. Give up the funk, you punk. Yeah, apparently George Clinton is calling it quits from what I understand. He's doing a goodbye tour. I looked at the tickets, I was like, oh, seriously, a lot more expensive than I want to spend money on right now. Like, I love George, but don't get me wrong. But the package deal I saw that I would want was like $150. I'm like, yeah. You would show me how to funk like you do. You would show me how to funk like you do. Could feel so much better. You could feel so much better. You would show me how to funk like you do. All that is really needed to save our dying world from this fuckless hell. And where I took me by surprise. Right into my eyes and they were, yeah. I'm not sorry. Round up time, don't take this funk and make it mine. Actually, you know, Chuck's might be a very good shoe to practice this little fractal stuff, you know. At least start thinking about it in shoe form. Because that little patterning they have right here on this little, you know, groovy bit right here on the front. Saying I'm dying well from this fuckless hell. You could feel so much better if you would show me how to funk like you do. Have to be careful though. Gotta be. Oh no Christmas music, thank you. Why have a choice between a bat on a bout? Each time I hear about the hand you've been dealt, spare me confession, it's confession you sell. Maybe I'll fall behind, but I don't mind, cause I'll catch up. Want a song that's indelible like manimal. I hope you never see me wind up. Will I be happy on the back of the shelf? Will you be happy when we're sharing ourselves? Spare me confession since you know me so well. Someday you'll realize that I get shy. Watch out, God. Want a song that's indelible like manimal. I hope you never see me wind up. What is wrong with this animal? I'm terrible. Hope you never see me wind up. Farewell, my sweet paramania. Farewell, my sweet paramania. only promises that I'll never tell. Keep you at distance from the things that I felt. Love like the bullet, take the beating until I take it all back anyway. What was I supposed to say? Want a song that's indelible like minimal. I hope you never see me wind up. What's wrong with this animal? I'm terrible. I hope you never see me wind up. It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely. Not for very much longer. I've got to keep control. I remember doing a time warp. Drinking those moments when let's do the time warp again. It's just a jump to the left, then a step to the right. Your hands on your hips. Let's do the time warp again. It's so dreamy. Oh, fantasy, free me! So you can't see me. No, not at all. With voyeuristic intention, well secluded, I see all. With a bit of the mind flip. You're into the time slip, and nothing can ever be the same. Like a splat of sensation, like even the sedation. It's getting a little ugly. It's getting a little muddy. I was walking down the street just having a think. One sneak of an eye gave me an evil wink. It took me by surprise. Chick's ticket. We've got 30 minutes. There should be more than enough time to finish up the drawing part of this, right? With your hands on your hips. I found God and he was absolutely nothing like me. He showed me a flashing dime stalker. It was plain to see. Oh, I couldn't take it anymore, so I went back to the sea. Cause that's where fishes go when fishes get the scent to flee. Where you going now? on and he was absolutely just like me. That's one thing I've always done. I unabashedly or unashamedly will always change up the background for something like this, because I kind of look at it like this. If I did this how I see it, you have a line that just runs like right about here. And then all this is table, right? Doesn't stay very, very visually interesting. So I'll pretty much just take this, you know, here we have a weird little angle, you know, but it gives enough little, you know, the shoes are off-centered, you know what I mean? Like, so part of that's due to the fact I'm not, like, over here where I should be. So I was trying to lay it out in a funky way. But, so this allows it to have a little more reasoning for that. You know, like, oh, well, the table's over that way a little bit. Makes it feel a little better, I guess. I don't know. Seems to make sense to me. I don't know. Then again, at one point it made sense to me that I heard sales engineers and customers in my fucking living room in the middle of the night. So, you know. Fishes go and fishes get the sand to flee. Breathe. Breathe! What you doing in this darkness, baby? No love will set you free. But now the sun don't shine. No, no. What you doing in this darkness, baby? How many are there? There are 6. So we gotta find out how well we space these, and that'll actually explain how big they are, right? So it should be 1, 2. Yeah, so we gotta make these a little bigger. Probably what's the problem down here too. Let's try and make it a little bigger. 1, 2, 3. That's a little bit better. We'll pull that over to here. There we go. Come just when you want. How much time I got? 8:36. Like this, step up and look at it on. You're gonna right to the grill. I'm whiting, I'm ill, descended up Dublin with Titanic skill. I thought that I swing, next thing your jaw's broken. Okay, I ain't joking, you can bet you be choking on a fistful of nothing. Maybe I'll be puffing on a fat blunt. What punk, you don't know the half. Trying to talk shit, man, please don't make me laugh. These Irish eyes are styling, buck wallet, house of pain is pumping, start jumping. Freak it, funk it, backseat, trunk it. If you try to, you wind up sweating it. Then you get a beating just like an egg. So hard to run when you got a broken leg. We can never run off, the house of pain will come up. We got the cake that you're trying to get a crumb off. The Irish style, the Celtic jazz, no one has it, just us Saxon. If you try to take it, I got a big shillelagh. I don't have dreads cause I shave my head daily. You call me a skinhead, I call you a pinhead. Yo, where you been, man? Just like the Tin Man, you got no heart. Here comes the good part, I pick 'em, buck 'em, cut 'em up and buck 'em down. No fucking around. Homeboy, you get clown like Krusty, and trust me, you shouldn't play. And by the way, top of the morning to you. What's the hassle, man? Top of the morning to you. What's the hassle, man? Top of the morning to you. What's the hassle, man? Hey, are you in with the house? Salutation. Peace with the nations is Zulu and Islam. Crack the bottle. Rip the throttle. Put the gear in. Now you're steering like Mario Andretti. So let me kick it, cause I could get a make it noise like a cricket. Yeah, I'm on the Twitch again. Okay. hoe? All my friends know what you gotta say. Let's hit the hay and have no delay. Hey yo, by the way, top of the morning to you. Top of the morning to you. What's the hassle, man? Extra, extra, read all about it. Could you doubt it? Now scream and shout it, the house of pain. So we'll reign over the hip-hop scene in white, gold, and green. I big shit and backflip like a Jedi. You can bet I come correct. We can respect when I'm flowing. Collecting my dough, I got your girlfriend hoeing. And how do I know she's sprung? I know she's sprung cause yo, the D's hung. Like a Shetland pony getting played like Sony. It's never ever trying to play me out like a phony. Cause I get real thick like a bowl of malto meal. And by the way, what's the hassle, man? What's the hassle, man? What's the hassle, man? And I wonder, day to day, I don't like you anyway. I don't need your shit today. You're pathetic in your own way. And I feel for you. Better fucking go away. And I will be fucking go away. I'm doing the best I ever did. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best I ever did. Well, I don't want to fantasize. You are mine all the time. Well, I don't mind if you go blind. You'll get what you get until you're through. It's mine. I feel for you. Better fucking go away. And I will behave. You better go away. I feel for you. Better fucking go away. And I will behave. You better go away. I'm doing the best I ever did. I'm doing the best that I can. Well, I'm doing the best I ever did. Now go away. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm doing the best I ever did. Now go away. I'm doing the best I ever did. Go away. By the way, I gotta say, if you have not checked her out yet, I don't know if she finished the painting last stream, but we went over. I think I rated. I don't know if I did it right. I think I got screwed up because I tried to do it off of my feed weirdly. But if she was working on Pink Eye Pox was working on this image of John the Baptist. It looks fucking awesome. If you have not seen it, I wonder if she's been posting on Instagram. I have not seen it. I swear to God, I follow her. Let's see it. But she's working on the last stream. So if you have not seen it, I recommend go over there when she's click follow so you know when she's painting. And no, that's not over here. And tell her, yeah, just check it out. So that's a little complicated of an area here. You have this knot here, like this loop with the aglet and last bit of the strand here. Yes, they're called aglets. Thank you, Phineas, for making sure I remember. I've known that for a long time, but it's always something I forget about. I think everybody does. Thank you, Phineas, for helping me remember what an aglet is. Literally, they had an entire episode dedicated to it. It's fucking hilarious. Anyway, it's just getting messier and messier. Again, I hope you can see this, like what this is like. If you look at the reference photo, maybe you can see it. The way those are patterning out here. Yeah, they come down a little bit, then they sink in. They come down and sink in. Sink in. Boom, 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 boom. This. See, this is where it gets kind of complicated and fun because, like, all right, Allie's shoes are definitely worn out here. Like, there's like only like a little bit of this X pattern here. You know, it only goes for so far. And there's a little bit of straight down spots here, like we did earlier. Like the crossovers. Weird little knotty sort of things here. And again, if this gets muddy and brown, like it's like there's, I mean, it's not going to be black paint, but yeah, it's dark colors. So it's not like this is that important to not have my smear all over. want to make sure I get like the deeper colors, like the important lines. I guess they're all important lines, but you know, like get the knots cleared up a little bit so I know what I'm looking at. Once the paint starts getting applied, it'll be a whole other story, you know? It keeps trying to get in here. It's causing me to skip this frames, bastard. This is not bad timing, actually. What I can do here is I'll get the spray done. Alright. Take it outside real quick. Give it, what, 4? And then, it'll be time to give the kids a kiss goodnight. Come back in and then we'll throw on some underpainting. Gotta think about the underpainting a little bit more, though, on this one, because this will be, again, with the kind of fractal imaging that I was messing with during the last Shoe Still Life. So I want to think about what colors I'm putting in there because they will actually show through. So there'll be a little jibber jabber bit before I start throwing paint on the canvas. So I talk through it in my head. Let's get this. This soon too. Shit. Run out of fixing it. That's not good. That's not good at all. It's bad enough I need gesso. Alright, let's get this going here. That stink is overpowering even when you're outside. Jesus Christ. Ugh. If you've ever been on one of these when I had to frickin' spray it in here, it's like... Alright. Close the door again. That's kind of helpful. Forgot that other painting was right there. I think what I'm going to try this time is to reverse it a little bit. Whereas last time I had a yellow ochre base here for the tabletop, and then put what do they call it now? They call it light red. It used to be called Indian red. I put that down as the overpainting coloring, and all those little fractal patterns. I think I'm going to reverse that this time. Just give it a shot. See how it looks, So we'll throw the Indian red down as your base. I think, I did yellow last time, so I want to try it again. We'll mix it up a little bit. Throw in like a cerulean. Maybe a light cerulean mix. Maybe lighten up just a little bit. For the backgrounds there. The shoes are going to rely a lot on what, kind of like we did in the previous shoe still life. Since I don't use black, we're going to have to fart around with colors so that'll make it a very dark color that then still has, like a little bit of a vibrancy to it, a little bit of color, usually in the blue family. With green tints into it, I can see those. But luckily with having the white trim, and everything, the shoe tips, whatever, that Chucks have, will give us some more variety than the other shoes did. Still want to get somebody to send me colored shoes, but we can work on that eventually. So let's think. As I said, the fractal stuff that we've been experimenting with so far has only been background stuff, so we're going to keep it like that for now. And that's why that's much more difficult, much more important to think about that underpainting, because that all does show through, so we got to make sure that's right. If such a thing exists, right? I don't know. Once we start it, there's not really any going back to it, going back from there. So, I think last time we took the easier path. This time we're going to be going a harder route by going yellow ochre on top of the Indian red. So fuck with the colors more, but that's okay. I think it'll work out. So now is as good a time as any. I know my kids don't actually go to bed for like another few minutes, but I gotta wash my hand. That thing's ugly. Yeah. Look at that thing. Anyway, and before I forget, 'cause last time I never got. I always forget on these nights when I can actually add underpainting. I always forget to take a photo of the pencil. I shouldn't do that. So let's get that done real quick. Alright. Inside you feel right at home. Yeah. Welcome to my breakdown. What the hell was that? Sorry, somebody made a comment on one that I don't understand. Yeah. What the fuck? Happy Monday. We hope your morning is off to a productive start. If not, you might find our feed motivational. Thanks, Work Expired. Let's put it this way. I don't find fucking anything inspirational at my job. But thank you. Whoever that is on Instagram. About the best thing I come up with when it comes to my day-to-day job at work is that, like, hey, at least they didn't put my balls on a belt sander. That's like a positive, right? I don't want to give them that idea though. So, wait, I'm gonna go give the kids kisses goodnight. I'll be right back out, and so give me just a few moments here. Pause that. Take these out, and then we'll bring these in because I was bringing them to work, even though I haven't had a chance to draw in God knows how long. But, yeah. And then we'll start on the colors as soon as I come back out. And that's what I need to be right back in here. See you in just a few. Yeah, it's snack time. Sorry. What's up? Oh, fuck you, Art. My phone's been doing that recently. I'll get rid of something and then it like immediately puts that notification right back up. Alright. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's the way I want to do it. Alright, just try it the other way. I just said it, and I almost did the exact opposite thing again. Oh. Realized it took away a bunch of my tags again. Motherfucker. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, so we're reversing it up on ourselves. Welcome to my breakdown. Stairs in Bushkill Falls has gotten a lot of love on Instagram. I'm actually shocked and a little disappointed by both Reddit and Imgur. Because both of them, it's done like nothing on. It's actually gotten a bunch of dislikes. It's like enough to offset anything I got as far as likes go. Like, yeah, that's so like... I expected a lot more out of that piece. I don't know. And I have a lot of people on Facebook, on Instagram, like, oh, this is my favorite. And then a lot of other people are like, fuck you, basically. It's a little sad. Actually, the last few paintings I've posted on Imgur have been very badly received. I don't know why. I thought they were pretty good. But who am I to judge my own work, I guess, right? One day I'll like it, and the next day I'll hate it, and... Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. In the fields of bodies burning, as the war machine keeps turning. Actually, a little green won't hurt this. And hatred to mankind, poisoning their brainwashed minds. Oh Lord, yeah. Cool. Politicians hide themselves away. They only started the wars Why should they go out to fight? They leave peril to the poor, yeah. Time will tell them their powered minds, making war just for fun, treating people just like pawns in chess. Wait until the judgment day comes, yeah. Now in darkness, world stops turning. Ashes where the body's burning. No more war pigs have the power. That got tapped, hold on. A little bit. Let's just tilt it a little bit. Too much. There we go. Just a bit. On the knees of war pigs crawling. That's a lot. In mercy for their sins. Satan laughing spreads his wings. Oh Lord, yeah. Actually, a little bit of green that was still on the brush from God knows when. Obviously, it was sometime during the Bushkill Falls painting, but. Yeah, we're going pretty flat with this one. Dropping about 1.6% first. That's bothersome. So it's funny, I thought it might have been the computer overheating, as I said earlier. And I realized that one side, yeah, the fan's on that side, really, the main fan. There's one over here, but there's a big one over here. And I was like, oh, well, you know, that's been blocked up. Maybe if I open that up and make sure it's, like, cleared off the table, basically, then it should help. And so I did that. Oh, no! What are we gonna do? It's fine. After it probably would have had some cerulean in there anyway. So that's fine. We're fine. We're all fine here. How are you? Saying it again, it's something like I kind of am doing this. This is weird, like almost dichotomy to this. It's still sort of impasto. It's not near as thin as I would normally, or as thin as I would do normal underpainting. You know, it still has some substance to it, but at the same point, I'm trying to get it very flat. So that way, when all the other stuff gets on top of it, it's like, you know, hey, how are you, baby? You know, it's a terrible idea. I have no control over this side. Not anymore. I used to have the ability to do this sometimes, where like if I was doing something on a background area, that I could kind of get a little free, a little loosey goosey with something that wasn't necessarily, you know, again, going to be the focal point of the painting, and I just need to lay paint down. You know, I could actually put two brushes and just. I'd be able to do that in one time. 9 times out of 10, it really wasn't much more purpose other than like, okay, yeah, I get to slap down a lot of paint, but half the time it's just done as like a parlor trick just to mess with my studio mates. When I was in college, because they'd be talking and they're like, "Are you wait, are you painting with both hands?" I'm like, yeah. What, you don't do this? Truth be told, these brushes really should get clean, good scrub down. I've commented on here a few times, a couple other places I've mentioned that I always say I need to do this, and then I forget about it for 6 or 7 months. What? I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome. Walk up in the club like, what up? I got a big cock. Now I'm just pumped. I got shit from the thrift shop. Ice in the fringe is so damn frosted that people are like, damn, that's a cold ass hunt. Rolling in the hell deep and to the mezzanine. All pink set my gator shoes, those are green. Dude, leopard mink was sitting next to me. Probably should have washed this. Smells like R. Kelly's sheets. Piss. But shit, it was 99 cents. Thought I'd get some compliments passing up on those moccasins someone else has been walking in. Say money and I'm hella happy, that's a bargain, bitch. I'm gonna take your grandpa style. No, for real. Ask your grandpa. You have his hand me down? And that's how slippers. Doogie brown leather jacket that I found. I had a broken keyboard. I bought a broken keyboard. I bought a ski blanket. Then I bought a kneeboard. I take some pro wings, take them cool, sell those, and sneaker hits will be like, oh, he got the Velcro. I'm looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome. What you know about rocking a wolf on your noggin? What you knowin' about wearing a fur fox skin? I'm digging. I'm taking a search right through that luggage. One man's trash, that's another man's come up. Thank your granddad for donating that plaid button up shirt. Cause right now I'm up in her skirt. Grammy, your auntie, and mommy, and mammy, I take the sleep and I'm second hand. I rock that motherfucker. Built the onesie with the socks in that motherfucker. They hit the party and they stop in that motherfucker. They be like, oh, that Gucci, that's hella tight. I'm like, yo, that's $50 for a t-shirt. Limited edition, let's do some simple edition. $50 for a t-shirt, that's just some ignorant bitch shit. I call that getting swindled and pimped. I call that getting tricked by business. And I sometimes one that seems like people in the club is a hello don't. Peep gang, tongue, take a look through my telescope. Hello won't. And you hello won't. I'm gonna pop sometimes. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm hunting, looking for a come up. This is fucking awesome. I'm wearing your granddad's clothes. I look incredible. I'm in this big ass coat from that thrift shop down the road. I wear your granddad's clothes. Damn right. Come on. From that thrift shop down the road. Looking for a color. This is fucking awesome. I'm buried up to my neck in contradictionary flies. I take pride as the king of literature. I'm very ape and very nice. If you ever need anything, please don't hesitate. Ask someone else first. I'm too busy acting like I'm naive. I've seen it all. I was here first. If you ever need anything, please don't hesitate. Ask someone else first. I'm too busy acting like I'm naive. Why the grind? I am super excited, at least to some degree. Yeah, I should have. I'm pretty excited about it. I am getting the ability now to work from home on Wednesdays as well as Fridays. So that means hopefully I will be a little more energized, a little less frustrated, because I don't have to worry about my commute to and from work. You know, comes to mine hand, there's all my thought, mine comes to mine high. Mine high. But So that should be a better situation coming up soon. I'll be able to start working from home on Wednesdays. So the Wednesday stream should hopefully be a little more like not so. At least on the inside. I don't know if it always comes across, but usually on the inside it's like. Anyway, also means that I get to like I'll be able to put on a couple other streamers when they're actually streaming who I like to check out, but I can't when I'm at work because the computer blocks it, but my home computer does not. Ha ha ha. So I can play in the background. NetDev, I'm looking at you. Chugs, I'm looking at you. Mike, sometimes I'm looking at you because you don't stream all the time. Sometimes when you stream during the day, I feel bad. It's going to be very interesting how this plays out because again, this as a base as opposed to doing the yellow ochre, you know what I mean? Like the yellow ochre is it's gonna want to get taken over, you know, whatever. Like, I mean, but this shouldn't be too much of a problem because actually I will be starting up here, so the whites and everything will be up here. This should dry hopefully before that. Now I think about it. Depends on how long this takes. You know, last time we did this, the background of everything took forever, and then you know, once we got on the shoes, it was like, oh, boom, we're done. Like it was just like it took no time to get through the shoes. Comparatively, let's put it that way. It took a while, but comparatively, it took like no time to finish the shoes up. Cleared off my message thing, didn't it? Damn it. If you're just coming in, reference photo is in the Discord link. If you want to paint or draw along with it or whatever, just want to see what the hell I'm working off of. I mean, I'm looking at it live, but like they're fucking gonna move. Anyway, maybe if I do that bed knobs and broomsticks spell, maybe then they'll start moving. Traguna, Macoides, Jacorum, Satis D. One thing I love about the Philadelphia Art Museum is it's got this whole section. It's just the armory, you know, like, and it's just all these old, you know, suits of armor and you know, like the horse suits of armor and all that sorts of shit, and it's just like. It's all this crazy, you know, stuff. And this is all in one dude's apartment, by the way. If you've ever been to the Philadelphia Museum of Art and you've seen the armory, that was all in some dude's apartment. Go check that out. Like, it was just jam-packed, like, you know, from, like, you know, every fucking room in the apartment was loaded with fucking, you know, swords and shit, and, like, it's just crazy. Anyway, but when I'm in there, I you know, I've been doing it since I was like probably, you know, 10 years old. As soon as I was able to actually memorize the spell that they use in that movie. And I'll sit there, like in my head, I'm just going, hoping the flags will move a little bit. I can't tell you how disappointed I was when I did start studying witchcraft in high school. I actually became a Wiccan for a while, and there was still no goddamn version of that spell. So disappointed. and hard. It's hard, but you will find to be narrow of mind when you're young and hard. You can go to extremes, to impossible schemes. You can laugh when your dreams fall apart at the seams, and life gets more exciting with each passing day. We're really going to add a divider line anyway, but don't you know that it's worth every treasure on earth to be young and hard? For as much as you are, it's much better by far to be young and hard. Yeah, if you have the feeling, it's much easier to be young and hard if you're rich too. If you're new money rich. I don't think you can do it if you're old, old money rich. You don't understand what, like... You are very young and hard. Like, I'll take both, you know what I mean? I like being young at heart and wealthy if I could. Though, as I've often said, see, I think fates work in a certain way sometimes. Like, the world just is designed because it knows, like, you'll be a fucking moron, and it's just like, no, we can't allow you to win money, like, ever. You know, you can't make a lot of money in your lifetime because, seriously, you'll be a stupid twat with it. Like, and, I've said many times, I'd blow a shit ton. Like literally a metric shit ton on Halloween decorations. Like it'd just be like, though I might be able to make some of it back with that if I did it. Technically, told the wife, I said, years ago, I was looking for just Halloween decorations in general. I believe I was looking for something that would work to be like a special effect cannon. Like, literally, make it look like a cannon firing. And I stumbled upon, like, what I guess is the site that, like, if you go to, like, a haunted hayride or something like that, like, I think these guys are where they buy their shit. All I know is I saw I think it was like a $6,000 alligator. Actually, it might have been 4,000 when I saw it. I think I went looking up it later and it was 6,000. But anyway, either way, it's a multi-$1,000 alligator with like body part in it, and just sits there and goes like that with a leg or whatever it is hanging out. And I was like, I looked at it, I was like, oh my god. I was like, dear, like, if we won the lottery tomorrow, it's like first thing, pay off the house. Second thing, buy this. Like, there's no, fuck it with the, fancy cars or any of that shit. I want this thing. And that was one of those where my wife does she pats me on the head. Okay, dear. I know this cat named Mo. She wanders to and fro. It is my favorite wandering home. Which I've always interpreted, and especially when it comes to like the whole like, oh, if we won the lottery, which we don't play by the way, but it's like it becomes like one of these like she pats my head like, okay, dear. In her head, she's going first thing, pay off the house. Second thing, get a pool boy, run away with the pool boy. Third thing. Jack. I know what you're thinking. This man's good as when did you start drinking? And I know I gotta go, it's the same thing every time. But I don't think another drink's gonna make me lose my mind. So I think about my next drink. It's you and me and the bottle makes three tonight. And it's you and me and the bottle makes three tonight. What do you mean it's last call? Here we go, a little thinner. So I have to be careful not to allow too much runoff. That can be a problem. Alright, you know what? We can stick with. I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to water it down a little bit. Well, not water it down. Please do not throw water on your oil paints unless they are water soluble oil paints. If you do, it's not my fault. I didn't tell you to do it. I was really right here telling you not to do that. That's fine. Actually, isn't that big a deal. Again, if it's in there, and you know what, these shoes have a little bit of muck to them, you know, like, so it's fine. So we can bring it up. Just bring it part, make part of it, you know. I didn't really have to do this right now. Like, it's just that, again, especially because these were pre-bought canvases, which I fucking hate. It's that idea that, like, they're even whiter than the normal canvases I usually try to avoid the whiteness of, you know, like, I can't stand super pale, like, you know. I have a fear of a white canvas, like, that's pretty much what it boils down to, like, I'm just terrified of the blankness of it. And so, you know, even the, I was just trying to get funky. It's the end of the night. Even some like the I don't need like a whole lot in there. Yeah, even though like the canvases I use are typically a clear gesso on them, so they have a little bit of a yellow, you know, or off-white appearance to them. But like, to me, it's still like that blankness scares the shit out it's crippling sometimes. Like, it's one of those reasons why, like, if you look through, like, especially older drawing books, I don't think I'm as much prone to do it anymore. Like, if something even started to slide a little on the sketch I was working on or whatever, like, if it just started to just go off a little bit, and just wasn't quite hitting the color tones I wanted, not the color tones, but, like, hitting that right look that I wanted out of it. That drawing got dropped. Like, it was just like, done enough. Do it again on the next page, like, and I'd start again, and I'd start again, and I'd start again sometimes, and it's like, I wanted nothing to do with that, because there was so much blank canvas left to go, Mine just for now. I know you want to party just for me. Girl, you got me dancing. Dance should be free. We just want to party just for you. We just want the money just for you. I know you want to party just for me. Girl, you got me dancing. Dance should be free. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Look like I'm whipping out. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. Look what I'm whipping now. Police of America. Guns are whipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. This is whipping now. This is America. Guns in my area. I got a strap. I gotta carry them. Yeah, I'm gonna go into this. Yeah, this is gorilla. Whoop. Yeah, I'm gonna go with it back. Yeah, I'm gonna get the pair. Yeah, I'm so cool, like, yeah. I'm so dull, like, yeah. We gon' like, yeah. Tell somebody, you don't tell somebody. Grandma told me, get your money. Black man, come. Black man. Black man. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. Slipping now. This is America. Don't catch you slipping now. Don't catch you slipping now. I'm whipping now. I'm so fitty. I'm kitty. You pretty. I'm kitty. It's me. Wow. I'm sorry. That's a tool. Look at that. Know that. Know that. 100 band. Contraband. I got the plug on Oaxaca. They're gonna find you like, wow. Ooh, tell somebody. Some motherfuckers owe me. Tell them, get y'all. Man, get me. Right down. Ooh, tell somebody. You gonna tell somebody. Grandma told me, get your money, black man. Black man, where's the buck away? You guys heard the video won a Grammy or something? Congratulations, Childish Gambino. Christmas music for you. Fuck you. Even it is a Grinch. I'm trying to find something I want to listen to. I don't need a helmet. Got a hard head. Don't need a bandage, there's too much blood I took around, seems to roll right off. Don't need a hand, there's always arms attached. Oh, don't get behind, I can't fall back. I must trust all these rusted rails. They don't want no change, we already have. The whipping, the whipping, the whipping, the whipping. Tell me to push, but I'm being shoved. No, no, I'm just like you. Think we've had enough. I can't believe a thing that we're us two. Oh, we all got scars, face it. Haven't you been the whipping, the whipping? missed like one night without like putting a freaking vapor or whatever like right underneath my nose so I can breathe. It's now it's with my eye. Starry nights, sunny days. I always thought that love should be that way. Then comes a time when you're riddled with doubt. You learn all you can and now you're all loved out. Ooh, ooh, we've been a long, long way. And who's to say what will be tomorrow? My heart says no, but my mind says it's so. We gotta love. Is it a love to take? Sha-la-la-la-la-la thing. Looking at you, I wanted to say, I think a little emotion goes a long, long way. For now, caught in your dreams. I thought we agreed on what we need. So listen to me, I'll tell you what we got. You don't see what I've been saying, 'cause I hear you singing to the one I'm playing. Got been said and we both understand. Let's say our goodbyes before it gets out of hand. Bye, bye, baby, I really like to stay. We'll remember the best time in our life. Don't paint over the aglet. Painted right over the aglet. Yeah. You have to get it twisted. This rap shit is mine, motherfucker. Fuck it. Yeah. Fuck what you heard. It's what you hearing. It's what you hearing. Listen. It's what you hearing. Listen. Listen. X gonna give it to you. Fuck waiting for you to get it on your own. X gonna deliver it to you. Knock knock, open up the door. It's real. With a non-stop pop pop stainless steel. I go hard getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make the motherfucker wonder if he did it. Damn right, and I'll do it again. I am nice, so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. No matter how many caps I break. Break who is sending me. Motherfuckers never wanted nothing but your life saved. Bitch, that's called life debt. You won't be the one getting up on his knees, bitch, please. I'm just gonna say after the play. Stay out my way, motherfucker. Let me let it pop, go, let it go. X gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you. X gonna give it to you. He gonna. Ain't never gave nothing to me, but every time I turn around, cats got their hands out, want something from me. But I got it, so you can't get it. Let's leave it at that, cause I ain't. So if it's a world like the Earl in the bullpen, me against me, me against you, whatever. I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing. Chill, we're back at the streets popping. Been doing this for 19 years. Fight these tears. I've been in the work, but it's all for the kids. But these cats done forgot what work is. They don't know who they see. They don't know who they see. Then we're gonna roll, then we let it pop, go, let it go. None that got down and love and they give it back. Talk too much for too long. Don't give up, you're too strong. Up to the wild, wild hunters. And even about the crew, it's about getting down for you stand for, yo. Then we let it pop, go, let it go. X gonna give it to you.
Oh, that should be, yeah, it should be some of that. Never mind. Okay, so we're gonna let that go. Right there. Okay. I had a weird bit of nostalgia today. Yeah, that's supposed to be perfect, man. We're gonna be frapping this thing. This thing's been like perfectly timed. But anyway, no, it was we had to drop my daughter off for a birthday party, and it was like right. The entrance to it is right next to the back area of the old restaurant I used to work at in college, and well beyond college too. Anyway, until it shut down. But the interesting thing was like I'm like, sitting there, I'm like looking at it, like the restaurant's changed many times since then. It's been Charlie Brown's. It was something else too, I think, and then it's now it's a Longhorn. And I'm looking at the back though. The back has not changed at all. Like it's the back loading area is exactly as it was when I worked there. And I was like, oh my god, look! I was like, look at that big ass. You know, there's like this big ass brown door there. And I'm like, I remember that thing. And my kids are like, what do you mean? I was like, you see some of those dents in there? I was like, I probably caused at least one or two of them. I said I used to. I'd get on the phone with Allie's mom and. Usually it was something about how I wasn't paying enough money or, you know, I was being unreasonable about something or other, blah, blah, blah. I'd get chewed out on the phone by her, and as soon as I got off the phone with her, boom! Into a big metal door. I'm amazed I didn't break my knuckles. Or maybe I did a few times, I don't realize it. But anyway. And I mean, I got people that saw it, so I know that they could tell. I've tested the fact that I've actually punched that door a number of times. That was one of those things, though, like, where I know I was an idiot. I know I was being a moron. And yet I still would, like, angrily, like, basically, like, God damn it, that bitch made me do it. Like, I want to just get a little bit where it's going to be kind of clear and pure right there. There we go. Right there. There we go. That's nice. There we go. Whatever. That's fine. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. We can cover that up nice and easy. Yep. Gone. Say that. Gone. Noise. As we say here in the Philly area. Noise. So, since nobody's here anyway, and nobody gives a shit, and I don't give a shit, there, the underpainting's done. Look like Joker shoes or something. So we'll be back at it on tomorrow night for a little bit. We don't have a lot of time tomorrow, but we'll be back at it then. Alright, so catch you later. This is really just for me, because I like this part. So I'm going to Stop that. And I will catch you later. Like I said, this is really just for me because I enjoy this.